during COVID, so I was around a lot of people, so I was nervous to be around my kids, so I quarantined away from them, and I had both doors open where I was staying, and I was doing this sort of tapping meditation thing that I do.
A bit nervous?
Yeah.
I didn't, though.
Well, who can blame him? Last time he set foot in his cab, he had a massive panic attack.
It's meant to be the most horrible feeling.
It is. But I'm sure I'll be fine.
Well, you've got all them techniques, haven't you, that your therapist taught you?
Yeah, breathing and tapping your pressure points.
For me, as an observer of my own feelings, it's mind-blowing.
I feel scared and angry. I still love and respect.
On stage.
And how did they manifest themselves?
You would sit there, you'd suddenly, it's a horrible feeling. You can't breathe, you start going cold and hot, tunnel vision, and panic, that flight or fight panic thing. But all the while trying to appear like you're able to do your lines and able to... It's terrifying.
How did you get over that?
Found this tapping technique.
Is this your own invention?
No, it was actually told to me by Stephen Gately, God rest his soul, from Boyzone.
I'm dying to know if anyone has told you about this in your college days in Major League Baseball. According to some of the players in the Beavers dugout, what Jorge Reyes was doing with tapping was he was just kind of realigning the energy and so forth around as he was told, actually like a psychologist or consultant came in and spoke. It's kind of like a holistic approach, kind of realigning the energy.
So in this heat is Braylon Taplin from Grenada.
We've seen it help one woman pass her driving test. Now, a different form of tapping has helped another woman by curing her of ME.
Let's go straight to Mia Glover on the Gold Coast with the details. Mia, what's the secret?
Melissa, all you need to do is some simple tapping. It's a technique that's been around for several years. Many celebrities swear by it to combat stress and anxiety, but it hasn't been until now we've had scientific proof it stops junk food cravings.
Well, NRL star Paul Gallen is a fan, and now Gold Coast high school students are tapping into a simple anti-stress technique. The results from a year-long trial are in, and no one's more impressed than the students themselves.
Paul Gallen was spotted tapping his head before State of Origin. Strange to some, but those who know the secret of emotional tapping techniques can understand why.
Patients with depression or psychosis are benefiting from a therapy called emotional freedom technique.
I was really very cynical, but he proved me wrong. You know, I don't understand how tapping your acupuncture lines can make you feel calm and better, but it seems to work for patients, some of them very ill patients.
This semester we offered tapping or EFT to our Excite students, and we've been really thrilled with the results. We've seen a reduction in stress and they've been able to apply it, and we've seen better results in their academic outcome.
Hello, welcome to Health Talk. I'm Dr. Manny. From anxiety to post-traumatic stress disorder and depression, many people suffering from mental illness say they feel a loss of control. Joining me now is Dr. Joseph Annibale, the chief psychiatrist at Amen Clinic and author of Reclaim Your Brain. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a big problem. You started in your book talking about a therapy that you were kind of questioning, but skeptical, but then sort of it became something that you liked.
Right.
Tell me about that.
Well, the approach, the therapy, if you want to call it that, is called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique.
What I love about EFT is that the proof's in the pudding. When you're done tapping somebody and ask them to check in on the emotional intensity, it's usually much, much less. And frequently, it's the emotional intensity is completely gone. Standard allopathic medicine is focused on the body basically being made of, organic compounds. They attribute the vast majority of psychological and psychiatric problems to chemical imbalance in the brain. There very well may be a chemical imbalance in the brain, but the question is, what caused that? If you look at a higher level of truth, what caused that chemical imbalance? Again, I think it's an unresolved emotional issue that someone's dealing with. And EFT is one of the few modalities, or only modality I know of, that's fast enough to use in a busy clinic where I may just have a few minutes to spend with a patient.
Well, discord and disagreements, especially on social media, have a lot of people's anxiety levels going through the roof, but they might have been already. A form of therapy inspired by acupuncture can help you calm yourself. So we wanted to hear more about that. In fact, combat veterans are using emotional freedom technique, or EFT, to overcome post-traumatic stress. Dr. Joseph Weiss, an anxiety expert based in Seattle, is here to teach us how to use it. Welcome.
I'm always looking for quicker and more efficient ways to release blocks and help people achieve their goals. And EFT tapping is one of the greatest discoveries I've ever made.